Okay, starting on the next set of questions, questions 8 to 13. For these questions, we want equivalent fractions, but they've already given you one piece of the equivalent fraction. So the trick to figuring these guys out is to figure out, okay, what did I need to multiply to get here? So from 4, what do I have to times 4 by to get 16? And I say, hey, that's times 4. So if I times 4 on the denominator, that means I have to also times by 4 on the numerator. And 3 times 4 equals 12. So that's the trick. Look at the one that they give you that lines up and say, okay, what did I have to do to this number to get that number? And then do the same to the other half of the fraction. So if that's all you needed, pause, do the other ones. I'm going to keep going though. So I'm looking at number 9, and I say, oh, what did I multiply 16 by to get 8? Oh, I got smaller. How can you multiply and get smaller? Well, if you multiply by a half or 0.5. So if I multiply 18 by 0.5 or cut 18 in half, I see that's the same as 9. So I can get bigger with equivalent fractions. I can sometimes also get smaller by reducing. Next one, 44 to 11. That means I had to divide by 4. So I could say it's multiplying by a quarter or 0.25, or I could say it's dividing by 4. And I want you to understand that it doesn't matter which way we think it. But this one's got a bit of a curveball because the one we don't know is from the original. So what we got to ask ourselves is, what did I have to have so that when I divide by 4, I ended up with 7? So what divided by 4 equals 7? In other words, what is 7 times 4? If you want to work backwards, it's times. 7 times 4 is 28. That's an ugly 2. But that's okay. 28 divided by 4 gives us our 7. Okay, coming over here, we say, hey, to get from 6 to 30, we want times by 5. So we got to ask ourselves, what did we have to times by 5 and end up with 55? And the answer is 11. Spinal Tap references insert here. Next one. 8 to get to 48 is a times 6. So that means we had to go times 6 on the 3. 3 times 6 is 18. Finally, to get from 63 down to 7, that means we had to divide by 9. So what did we have to start with so that when we divide by 9, we get 9 as an answer? Or in other words, working backwards, what's 9 multiplied by 9? And the answer is 81. And that's it for this video.